a bit over 1 week in, and I wanted to do a follow-up video on the walking pad, and I'm about to walk right now, this time on an incline. So I thought I'd take you through my setup so that you could see it in action. And then I'm going to share a couple of more details or things like that that you need to look out for with your walking pad. Later on, I'm going to be upping the challenge a bit because we always like to take it to the next level. I'm going to be adding some weights in, and I'm saying that and realizing that today's the incline day, and I'm wondering just how intense it's going to be. Hey, it's Kimberlee, and welcome back to my channel. I make videos on all things lifestyle on a budget, and last week I shared with you a budget find with the walking pad. I did a whole video kind of breaking down pretty much everything you need to know before buying one. So my walking pad, as I mentioned last time, is stored right under my couch. I'm gonna roll that baby out and we're gonna get going. And yes, I did just say I was gonna walk on an incline. I'm already thinking about how much more intense that might be. I took a workout class yesterday. I did say I was no longer going to the gym, and that is true, but there was a $5 for the month class pass deal that you know your girl could not turn down. So I took a lift class at a place called Lift Tonic. That was so good, but boy, am I sore. We're gonna walk it out and just see if we can get these muscles moving. All right, so it's an incline day. I'm gonna flip out these for the incline, double checking that they're all set. Okay, so as I said, I'm gonna take this up to 2. I'm gonna mention this first. This is the little remote that comes with it. The one thing that some people may not enjoy about this remote is that every time you do pause and restart, you don't pick up from where you left off. You actually end up going back to the lowest speed, which is 0.6. But because there's kind of these fast access buttons, I don't really think it's that big of a deal. So I'm at 2 and I'm feeling like, that's a piece of cake because I'm so experienced in my 1 week. I'm gonna go to 2.6. All right, we are walking today, and we're walking on an incline, and so far so good. I'm feeling like this is not as intense as I thought. Like I said, I'm a little sore from a class from the previous day, but now that I've been using it for a bit, taking it up to 2.6 is actually what I call my sweet spot. So in the 2.6 to the 3.2 range, I would say, I still wobble. I feel like if I consistently walk like this, I am gonna eventually break a sweat. Whereas when I was walking at the 2 or anything below that, it's kind of casual. I challenge people to test out all the different speeds so that you can kind of find where your rhythm is. Like I said last week, when I first started out, I even thought 0.6 was quick. That's because my feet were moving faster than the way that you normally walk. But now I'm actually feeling the difference of 2 being a little bit slow. So when I'm casually watching like a TV show and I'm just like, I'm shooting the breeze, I'm at a 2. But if I want to take it up a notch, I've been lately going to the 2.6 and above and walking on that. The one thing I did want to say that I didn't mention in the last video, you might be thrown off when you receive one of those little oil bottles. It's super easy. You actually just follow the directions, but you can also just watch a video. And it just explains that when you get your walking pad for the first time, the belt that you're walking on might be a little bit tight. For this specific walking pad, I was to go to the middle of the tracking pad and put the oil out. Obviously the belt is tight, so you can't really like lift it up and just put it right in the center. So you do the best you can. You just put it a little bit, and then you're supposed to turn the walking pad on and let it run for a little bit. Every now and then, you may want to check in. If you're noticing that the belt seems a little bit tight, you would go ahead and add the oil. Other walking pads have a little spot on the walking pad that they can put the oil in. This one, you put it right on the belt under it. You're good to go. I am kind of working up a bit of a sweat, and it's only been 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes. So I think this is, again, the great challenge that I was talking about in my last video, is that you really want to make sure you get, it's highly suggested and highly suggested by me to get a walking pad that has some sort of feature or something like that that would allow you to go to the next level so you can get more out of your walking pad. So for me, that included the incline. The incline is 5%. I have recently seen more that are in the 7 to 9 range, etc. I kind of like the 5. It's a little something, something. And then, like I said, when it's flat, you can walk at your leisure there as well. So just in case you're curious, I do want to show you what the 3 speed looks like. So I'm just going to take it to a 3. I'm going to still be walking, but just watching how I look back, I'm like, this is very much a power walk mode. Like this is what was it, like in the 80s that people were doing this? This is a power walk. I don't need to jog yet. I could, but actually maybe I'll stay here. This is a sweet spot to where you're definitely gonna feel the burn. You're definitely gonna be breaking a sweat. Another thing I wanted to mention, and I will be doing later on in this video, maybe once I get to the 10-minute mark, and I'm a couple minutes away from that now, is that I am gonna pause and I'm gonna show you what I've been doing to take this up a notch. As I was previously talking, I just like to, push the envelope a little bit more. I want to see how much bang for my buck I can get here. I have 8-pound weights, and I decided to add that in and to do some bicep curls, some overhead presses in my workout while I was walking. It was great. You most definitely feel the burn, that's for sure. Whether you're just using the walking pad to just get your daily steps in, that's fine. But if you're someone like me that really is trying to replace my gym workouts with this walking pad, I'm always gonna take it up a notch. Checking in with myself, I'm at 10:22 right now, so I'm gonna pause this. And like I said, this is how long it takes to get it to stop. So I'll let you know when I actually stop. All right, that's how long it does take to pause. So it's taking you from whatever speed that you were at all the way down to 0. I was at a 3, so it took that bit of time. Let me grab my weights. Here are my 8-pounders. I got these from Marshall's years ago and they stuck with me. Let me grab my weights. I'm only at a 2.2 right now. And what I can do is just start with walking with them down. Like I said, kick it up a notch. So I'm gonna do some bicep curls with them. I feel like I'm in a workout video, which is funny. And I'm actually, if you want it, I can give it to you. I like the idea of doing both, but I could also do one if I'm preoccupied, like right now. I'm focusing on this video and what I'm saying. 10 sets, and then I would maybe switch it and do some overhead presses. Just imagine that you could see this going above my head. It felt like a really good stretch. So I really liked this the last time I was doing it, and now I'm doing it again. You could have done this in the gym and paid your gym membership, or you could now do this at home. I had a movie on the other day, and I was just like, I can walk and watch it. This is so awesome. You could do these ones as well. And then can you see that tricep dips? I'm now like 13 minutes in, and I don't know if you can see the beads of sweat on my face, but I'm absolutely getting a workout. And remember, I'm on the incline too, so you're really just taking it up. These are just options that you can add in when you're getting your workout on. Previously in the last video, I was talking about mostly your stride and how important it was for people that were taller. I forgot to mention also the weight. So most of the weight limits that I've seen are 265 pounds and also 300 pounds. Everyone's different. So really just take the time to comb through the photos, comb through the images, check the reviews, see it in action, and then make your decision. When I went to go look for suggestions for the taller ones, I knew, okay, it's got to be more than 43 inches because 43 inches is the one that I have. You're going to want one that is maybe 47 up to 50 inches in length. All right, so in the absence of those weights, I'm kicking it back up into my 3-speed. It always feels so fast. Every time the first initial speed feels so incredibly fast. What I want to leave you with is this is another option for the challenge. If I'm thinking about my workout that I used to do at the gym, which I actually filmed and did a whole video on, man, I miss those days. I rewatched it the other day and it's so good. I was like, get it, girl. If I jogged for 10 minutes, then went into my weight training, off the walking pad, and then I came back on here, if I ended with an incline walk for 30 minutes, that would be an abbreviated version of what I did at the gym. And that's totally possible. So that's where I'm trying to work my way up to. And I'm curious, so share it down below. What's your reasoning for getting the walking pad? What are you interested in? What's standing out to you? Are you looking to save money like I was, but still want to get your workout in? Are you feeling like you just want something to get yourself active so you can just get off the couch? You got any goals? Comment them down below. I'm so curious. I'm just now hitting the 20-minute mark and I am sweating. So I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna do maybe 10 minutes more on here. And just my little quick review about the incline is I definitely am working a little bit harder than I would be when I'm walking flat. Let's have a conversation down below. I'll have links to my previous video if you want the full breakdown of getting and setting up your walking pad. And let me know if you have any questions. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you in the next one.